A Saturday night in downtown Toronto, second night of a back-to-back for not only the Toronto Raptors, but also the Orlando Magic. This is Tangerine Raptors basketball from Scotiabank Arena. Both teams looking for their first win of the season on the second night of a back-to-back. The Orlando Magic, they've dropped 7 in a row. The Toronto Raptors have lost consecutive games. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Hotels.com. Markelle Fultz is back, along with Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero and Bol and Mo Wagner. The starting five for the Orlando Magic, currently 5-18, 1-10 on the road. For the Toronto Raptors, how about this? Second consecutive game where they're using the identical starting lineup. Fred VanVleet, Scotty Barnes, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, and Christian Koloko, the rookie out of Arizona, his 11th start of the season. He can just move on. And the Raptors have always, as Koloko with a slam dunk. The basketball doesn't go. Koloko, second chance opportunity. Scotty, unselfish play underneath to OG Anunoby, sharing Jack, we say it. And the turnover, Pascal, here's Fred, weaving his way, sends it to Koloko. Timeout taken. Sends it now to Pascal. Pascal rises up in the three. Doesn't go on the offensive glass. Barnes. Last two games, 1 of 14. Bol gets down the lane. Cole Anthony sends it to former Raptor Terrence Ross, rising up, jumper good.
Pretty good defense, so
Trent Jr. gives it now. OG drives in line, banks it in a blocking foul.
He lets his actions do the talking, right?
T. Ross knocks it down. I was talking to OG prior to the start of the game, and Birch comes up to set a screen, trapped. Fultz with the steal. Fultz lays it up and in. Three-pointer doesn't go. A couple of those, to be fair, a couple of those passed out of the double, and the play is good. VanVleet. You know, a couple of those games, you know, the Brooklyn game, the second game of the season, and then Bol with the bucket there. Sends it opposite. Pascal Siakam spinning, fading, bucket. Banchero sends it outside, and that three is good.
Harris.
And Pascal thought that there was contact. Bol running the floor all the way to the iron.
Back in the zone again, Orlando.
Fred with range, bucket and book it. Collision, batted away. Koloko out to Fred. Got it. VanVleet. Maybe if you don't have it initially right, you give it back to a Pascal or a Fred and do the repost. Here's OG, stays with it, and the foul. At least once.
No, I've had a few. We've had two. There'll be 3 total.
Pascal with a bucket, and the Raptors up 76-52. And knocked away, scooped up, stripped. The league leader, OG, finds Siakam.
Guy's banged up a lot, or a great player.
Another steal. OG attacking the iron, ties his season high with 32. Siakam's got 27 and 8 assists. There's T. Ross with a 3.
And margin of error to play through a few mistakes here and there.
Great pass by Fred VanVleet as he finds Scotty. Back over now. Harris turns the corner. Gives it up. Houston connects.
Right, and doing those things at a more consistent, high level.
And still 6 and 8 in those games, which is really, when you think about it, remarkable, as T. Ross is letting it fly and has not been on the court for some time for Orlando. And spinning is Siakam. Here's Malachi. High off the window. Malachi with a 3. Here's Malachi. Boucher to the cutting fat Young.
You shot 56% from the field, right? So all that movement gets you great shots.
Raptors come away with a victory, 121-108.